All right, good morning. I would like to invite you guys to our new project, or our latest project. This is a residence of one of our dear clients, Sean Saladino of Saladino Design. And come on, and I'll walk you through what we've done here. So this is the entry parlor. You know, it stands out given the old vintage fireplace. It's actually a functional fireplace compared to many fireplaces you see here in South Florida. So with Sean being a designer, you know, he has so many cool ideas and so many different, you know, touches when it comes to light fixtures and furniture and things like that. So when we had a meeting, you know, and we were imagining what his house could look like, you know, given that we work so much with him, the important thing was subtlety and elegance, because we want to give him something that he would appreciate that would not clash with some of the other things that he has going around. So if you look over here at the walls, you know, this is a very soft, almost satin-like plaster with aggregated movement that you can tell. And it's gonna blend in so well. If you can see down here with these floors, with the tile, this is gonna get redone. Come on, let's start over here. So as we began designing for this house, you know, there's things that you always have to take into consideration. One of the most important things is cabinetry. So if you notice, it's very subtle and it's very hard to see, but these cabinets are very off-white cream, the tone of the day. So what we came up with, we designed same finish, very elegant, subtle, satin, almost plaster. But this, if you notice, this has a slightly more cream color to it, which balances out well with the existing cabinetry. But when you compare it to, you know, this used to be a Jack and Jill. When you compare it to this room, you'll notice that this color is almost white, very similar to what we had in the entry parlor, right? And again, the idea of this, if you can see some of the movements here, because there's a lot of natural light, this is repeated, permeated throughout the house. And it's super important that what we do, you know, it's nice to do something that really stands out, but it's that extra little bit of class when you can do something that will mesh in well with, you know, with what's going to happen throughout the house. You can see, given the shadows, some of the movement here, all throughout the hallways, very nice to touch. Normally, I don't like showing master bedrooms. You know, it's my client's private domain, but because the client, Sean, still has not moved in here, the family still has not moved in, you can see how we permeated the finish throughout. Can't really see, but you see some beautiful light fixtures, and you can't really notice our finish there, you know, unless you look for it, like you see on this wall. Same thing with the bathroom. The bathroom is incredible. A lot of beautiful, elegant Italian stone. These trims are gonna be painted. They're gonna be cut, these mirrors. So what we wanna do, we always strive for, is something that meshes well together with the overall concept of a home. You know, and I feel like we've really helped achieve this. Moving in, this is one of the kids' rooms. You can see here, because of the natural light, you see all the movement on the walls. This one, we went back to the regular existing color of the parlor because there's no existing cabinetry here, but super elegant. I'm not gonna show you the closet, but the closet also has it. The bathroom's not done yet, but if you see the bathroom in here, there's a bunch of darker tiles throughout. So over here, nothing here. There's gonna be one gigantic piece of glass. But we're going to do something cool and black in plaster that we haven't done in a while. So I'm very excited to show you once we're done. This is one of the, I'm not sure if this is gonna be primary or secondary dining area, but as you can see, the finish follows throughout. Very subtle. There's so much natural light here that a finish like this stands out, you know, at different parts of the day, and you get different feel from the finish depending on what time of day and how much light is coming into the house. This part is cool. So this is a bar, as you can see here. Well, we'll show you once it's done. But if you look at the walls over here on this side, this whole area over here is going to be a green satin plaster. You'll see some movement here. Very similar to, it's the same finish that we're doing on the other side. But the client wanted this to really stand out, you know, and he wanted our finish to match the Porsche green of the cabinets here. So the cabinets here were painted really cool. They were actually painted with a specific material that was actually meant for Porsches, this specific green that you can't get at paint shops. I mean, you can replicate it, but the designer got it straight from Porsche. All this is gonna be raked. So this is the material that we're using throughout the house. It's a natural plaster called calce cruda from Italy. Obviously this one's green for these areas right here. That's pretty much the only thing that's changed. It has a very fine texture, fine sand to it, fine grit, which allows us to permeate that satin feel, you know, as you touch your walls. So both of these areas right here, this is gonna be, again, primary or secondary dining area. All this is going to be a raked green like this. As you can see, the finish takes very well to movement. It really stands out. So this part is gonna be breathtaking. As we move into the kitchen, as you can see, there's another change. So the cabinets, like we did in one of the kids' rooms, in one of the first bedrooms we saw, it's more of an off-white cream. So the walls in the kitchen, we're hitting that same finish, same calce cruda, but with more of a cream finish to it. It's very subtle. This room gets a lot of natural light. So you can really see how the different times of the day the finish is going to permeate through. This bathroom is closed right now. We're preparing for it. It's going to take the same color. And as we move on over here, to the theater, love to show you once it's done. This one's going to take a very rich burgundy. So the client wants it dark. Obviously it's a theater room, so you want as little light and reflection as possible. But he didn't want black, and he didn't want something, he wanted something rich. So we're gonna do a nice burgundy calce cruda here on the walls that they're really gonna appreciate. And I can't wait to show it to you once it's done. As you can see, we're 90% there. We're not there yet. We still have a couple small touches to do. But once the client gets the furniture in, once we finish by tomorrow, you know, we hope that we can continue help the client achieve the vision that he had for his house, help Sean envision what he had for him and his family. Remember, with AM Fine Arts, call us up and we can make your dreams come true. You know, we can bring elegance to your life in whichever way we can. It's always about the subtleties. Later.